Hello there and welcome to yet another episode of Facts for You, and today we will be telling you about 10 scientific predictions that the end of the world is near. We have witnessed Haiti crumble under a massive earthquake in 2010, northern Japan being swept by gigantic tsunami waves in 2011, and Nepal fall apart piece by piece due to the recent spate of nasty earthquakes this year. And there have been many other significant natural calamities which didn't even get reported. So, what if we tell you that the devastating 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Nepal was part of a pattern, and many seismologists had been expecting this one? What if we tell you that the exact date and location of the earthquake had been predicted by a team of researchers who warned the authorities in Nepal just weeks ago? What if we tell you that the same team of researchers believe that this earthquake is probably not big enough to rupture all the way to the surface, so we should be expecting a bigger earthquake in the coming months? These natural disasters were just wake-up calls. There are bigger monsters in store and the clock is ticking. It would not be an overstatement to say that we should be worried. Really worried. Don't believe us? Let experts put the pieces of puzzle together for you. Here are 10 predictions which show that the doomsday is near. Number 1. We are staring at earthquakes 32 times mightier than the Nepal quake. With two massive quakes in a week time, the worst has not passed yet. In fact, it's yet to come. If Harsh Gupta is to be believed, then recent earthquake which rocked Nepal and large parts of India were just trailers as compared to what lies in store. We know there is a huge amount of accumulated strain in this area. It is due for a major earthquake, perhaps a series of earthquakes bigger than 8 on the Richter scale. However, the terrifying part is that not all the energy could be released in the recent earthquakes, which imply energy worth billions of tons is still trying to find an outlet. This outlet will be provided in the form of massive earthquakes, which will be 32 times stronger than the recent quakes witnessed in Nepal. Just when you thought there could be nothing worse than this, scientists also don't know when these super quakes will happen. Number 2. Massive solar flares predicted by NASA. When the biggest scientific research authority says something, you better take its word. NASA predicted that the first half of the year 2013 is going to be the time when we can see the world go down. The research giant predicted that the sun's growing magnetic energy will combine with the highest level of sunspot activity in the past 11 years, causing a barrage of solar flares that will destroy all our computers, of which satellites will be the hardest hit. Such an event will also disturb the Earth's magnetic field, which simply means our dear old Earth will never be the same again. Although we survived year 2013, that doesn't take anything away from NASA's prediction, as the math done by them can come true any moment. Number 3. Deadly solar eclipse in 2015. Call it religious fanaticism, but Christian pastors firmly believe that this is the way the world will go down, that is, by solar eclipse. Predicted to take place on Friday, September 15th in 2015, the solar eclipse is being considered as the message of judgment from God. However, Sounds offers a different theory, but a similar result and significant celestial events on Friday. Number 4. The shrinking Mount Everest 2015. While the world had its eyes glued to Nepal and the devastation which it had wreaked upon the life and property in the affected areas, there was something else going on with the landscape of Nepal, which nobody would have even thought of. As the earthquake subsided, what came as a real shocker was that the Earth's highest mountain range, Mount Everest, stood 2.8 centimeters smaller, according to satellite data. If the reports are anything to go by, gear up for avalanches and large-scale floods if the Everest takes a hit every time the earth shakes. Number 5. Massive earthquakes to hit Bihar. Bihar is one of the most earthquake-prone states of India, and its close proximity with Nepal has only made matters worse for Bihar. If seismologists are to be believed, earthquakes of 8.4 magnitude can easily strike the state owing to its seismic zone. The last major earthquake to hit Bihar was in 1988 with 6.6 magnitude, and it killed over 15,000 people and massive loss of property. Number 6. Earth's magnetic field flips. The biggest reason which led the researchers and the Mayan apocalypse believers to predict the end of the world in 2012 was based on the changing pattern of Earth's magnetic field. However, just because we survived the year 2012 doesn't mean the threat has passed. Earth's magnetic field is still weakening 10 times faster than normal at present and can further weaken drastically in the years to come. Number 7. Football pitch-sized plant killer asteroids may hit Earth. The scientists at NASA have a very clear strategy to offer in case of an asteroid threats that is to prey. Such is the impact and ferocity of these asteroids gone astray that even the brightest minds at NASA are at loss of technology and preventive measures. NASA claims to have detected upwards of 97% of the planet killer's asteroids in the solar system. These asteroids are roughly the same size as the ones that once whipped dinosaurs off the face of the earth. Experts say that while astronomers are keeping tabs on 10,000 near-Earth objects, they have no clue as to where the remaining 990,000 huge planet killers are heading. Some of these asteroids are believed to be the size of a football field and possess the potential to strike without much prior notice. Number 8. Major eruptions of Mount Vesuvius, Italy. Nostradamus and predictions go hand in hand. While people might argue about his speculative prowess, more often than not his predictions have come eerily close to reality. And if Nostradamus is to be believed, a massive eruption of Mount Vesuvius in Italy is certain. Not one of the distant possibilities, Nostradamus predicts the timeline for the eruption as soon as late 2015 or early 2016, which is uncomfortably close. Touted as the worst eruption of Vesuvius since 1631 AD, it can leave large stretches of affected areas in heavy darkness. Making the situation worse, massive earthquakes may occur every 5 or 10 minutes before the dreadful lava and ash flows begins, killing between 6,000 and 16,000 people. Number 9. Explosive earthquakes to topple Vijayawada anytime. Imagine a state which is not even capable of erecting single-storied buildings. Andhra Pradesh Vijayawada is one such place. Vijayawada has a history with earthquakes and the current tally rests at 159. However, according to IIT Hyderabad researchers, the number can go significantly up owing to over 26 faults in Vijayawada's 300 km radius, which can trigger off tremors. However, the geography of the place also makes the structures here susceptible to falling flat, because the soil here doesn't even have strength to survive an average earthquake. Number 10. Mount St Helens supervolcanic eruptions leading to a major earthquake in western USA. To set the record straight, there is deadly volcanic eruption waiting to happen in USA. At least this is what scientists have been suspecting since the turn of the century. However, the fact that they missed in May 2006 and May 2013 makes it extremely worrisome because the math calculate the next date to be in May 2017. The entire process could begin with an earthquake and within no time set the Mount St. Helens volcano burp fireballs with unimaginable loss to life and property. Well, you can just pray while you still can. Well, this is it for this video. If you like the information, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and do subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.